Socko says on bias. Permission to open the training site. Steps on Socko says on. This is my outline. This is my risk assessment. My TNEO. Good morning, my name is Sergeant Brown, and today I'm going over how to determine how to find a grid azimuth with a protractor. Conditions. You are a member of a squad or team that has received an order requiring movement. You have been directed to determine the grid azimuth from the stern point and ending point designated in the order. You have a 1:50000-scale military map, which is this one. A military protractor, which is this one, and a pencil and a piece of paper. You all should have a pen. We all in the military, and having a pen or writing utensil is always required. Some iterations of this task should be performed in the MOPP4 before today's exercise. Cyber, we're at the house. Standards. Identify the starting point and ending point of the map. Draw a line on the map connecting the points, align a protractor to the map, and determine the value of the angle. But before I begin, I want to go over a risk assessment. This risk assessment for the class is low. Be careful of any outside environments. Make sure y'all drinking water. Don't mess with the animal if it doesn't mess with you. Please be careful and wear it out, and make sure you always drink. Always drink water and stay hydrated, which is important. In case of an active shooter, have a plan to respond accordingly. Run, hide, fight. Also remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle to keep the earth clean. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys a demonstration of how to determine the grid azimuth using a protractor. Watch this demonstration. Yeah, I took my protractor, and this is the military map. Since there's no coordinates provided, I provided my own for this training, and the coordinates would be 29:30, and it would be 30:32. So now I will go by a step-by-step demonstration. You first want to identify the starting point A on the map, which I just said before is 29:30. And then you want to identify the ending point on that map, again, which I just said, 30:32. When measuring the azimuth on the map, remember that you are measuring from a starting point to the ending point. If a mistake is made after reading is taken from the ending point, the grid azimuth will be off 120 degrees, causing a user to go into the wrong direction. So always remember, when you're using a grid azimuth, you always want to start from the starting point, never from the ending point. You start from the ending point, you'll be off 180 degrees. And if you're on a mission and they really need you there, that could be crucial because you'll be going in the wrong direction. So always remember that. Next, you want to draw a line on the map connecting the 2 points. So you want to draw a line from starting point A to starting point B. To ensure an accurate measurement, the line should extend past the starting point and the ending point. So just to be safe on the safe side, you can kind of extend it from the point just so you can make sure you get that measurement accurately. And then you want to align a protractor to the map. So again, with the protractor, you want the 90-degree angle to be facing north and a 100-degree angle to be facing east. On a protractor, there's this thing called an index, and the index is always in the center of the protractor. So what you want to do is you want to put the index on the starting point, which is point A. And whatever you make that straight line at, wherever you make that line, the inside number of the protractor will give you your degree angle. Always remember to use the inside, because if you use the outside, again, it will not be accurate. So you always want to use the inside of the protractor to get the right degree angle to find the grid azimuth. So once you have the protractor, once you have the index of the protractor on the starting point A, then you want to jot down the grid azimuth. You want to identify where the line crosses the protractor scale, read the 5 degrees or mils where it intersects with the scale. And once you do those steps, you should always be able to get a grid azimuth. And this is important because if you ever was on a mission and we rely on technology these days, and there was bad connection, all you really have is the things that are physical. So knowing this is very important because if you're you ever was on a mission, which some of us may be going on a mission in our careers, you'll actually be able to figure out a location accurately. If you was ever in any situation where the phone reception was bad, technical difficulties, you can make sure you get your team there. All right. So now I'm gonna give you some time to practice, roughly about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna give you all a protractor. Here you are, Specialist Davis. I'm gonna give you guys a map. Here you are, Specialist Anthony. And I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes to practice. Everyone should have a pen. So I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes to practice so you guys can all work in a team with each other, and I'll be here in 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait for you guys to get finished. I like that, Specialist Davis. I like that. What point you start from? The starting point A? Good job. Specialist Anthony, how are you doing over there? Okay, I like that. I like that. That's pretty good. Oh, some of y'all got it. I think everybody might pass this class. Everybody should pass this class. Good job. Good job. Now that practice is complete, I'm going to evaluate everyone individually. All right, everybody separate. No more teamwork, no more talking. Everybody focus on their own test. Eyes forward. All right, evals begin. Evals done. At this time, I evaluated 10 soldiers. I had 7 that were goes and 3 no-goes. We are at a 70%. We are at practice. At the practice standard. Since we have no-goes, today we're training will be at 1,800. Evaluation will be at 2,200. So please, if you guys need any extra help, if you need any questions from me, you can always ask me. You guys know my email, my phone number. Just don't call me at no wild times. We're all adults here. So from there, make sure y'all be here at the reevaluation at 2,200. Staff Sergeant Sacco, Staff Sergeant Bias. Today I evaluated 10 soldiers, 7 were go, 3 were no goes. So for the standard evaluation, we're at practice. I had told the soldiers I need to reassess that there will be a reassessment time later today at 2,200. All right, so now I make sure I'm coming around to collect all of my protractors, my military maps, because they're not maps, they're not chores. It's for everybody to use. Again, one team, one fight. Thank you, Specialist Davis, for the protractor. Thank you, Specialist Anthony, for the map. Boom, boom. Now we're going to conduct the AAR. What was supposed to happen today? Today, you guys were supposed to learn how to use a grid. You're supposed to learn how to determine a grid azimuth using a protractor on a military issue map. What did happen? You guys learned that? Or some of you guys learned it. 3 of them didn't, but we're all one team, one fight, so we're going to make sure we all get 100% next go around. Do I have any sustainments? Oh, you like that I provided you guys with a protractor military map? All right, I'm going to keep that in my notes for next time. Do I got any improvements? No improvements, some improvements. All right, I think I'm gonna jot that down. We better do. So in summary, you guys should have learned how to determine the grid azimuth using a protractor. In case you're ever on a mission or any situation where you have technical difficulties, you can always look at a map and find that location accurately. All right, so now that the assessment is over, let me review my risk assessment. So risk assessment box 13. No one got injured. No one got hurt. The wildlife said hi. All right, boom, bada boom. Everybody all right? All right, all right. Did anybody nope? Nothing happened. Block 14. All controls work. All right. Sensor on Saku and sensor on Baez. Here's my risk assessment. What blocks 13 and 14 filled out. No one got injured. No one got hurt. Sensor on Saku, sensor on Baez. Just close out my risk assessment. Well, this is my. I'm sorry. This is my closeout risk assessment. Here you are. I don't know if you can get it virtually, but here you are. So now we're going to conduct police call. Make sure everybody check the floors, check for everything on the floors, make sure there's nothing there. Leave this place exactly how we came in for the next group of stores that have to use this training area. And that's the ending of my class. Sensor, Soccer, sensor on Sorter, sensor on Soccer, sensor on Body. Do I got permission to close this training session? Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. Everyone dismissed.